Writer Dan Parvis, as the screen says. Welcome.
We're still
welcome.
live. Sorry,
Welcome
I was messing with
Yes.
stuff on the computer.
Yes.
I totally messed up, Ian. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
what happens.
All
when
right.
we-
Yeah. All right. I'm back in. Well, we've got beers tonight. We've got hazy IPAs.
Sweet.
Again, we're gonna try them again. We're gonna try some different ones. Some that you might not have heard of.
Well, excellent, because I'm doing kind of the same thing with cocktails. So
All right.
I think this will be a good rehash, and yet something totally different and surprising. I'm sure it won't spoil it, but we're using more of the Bloody Mary mix from last week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
All right.
Little-
Perfect.
little bit of
All right.
leftovers, right?
I think I've done all the clicking I need to do.
All right. Click away.
Excellent.
We're done clicking for the night. All right. Well.
If I do it
Probably-
again, it'll be called clickbait.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. It's too early for that business.
Right?
JK, don't stop.
All right.
You are a little piece of clickbait.
Yeah.
Click.
All right. Tell us what you've been doing, Dan. It's been a few
it's
weeks
good to
since
see you,
we've
bud.
seen you.
You too, guys. Yeah. Oh, man. Just one day at a time, man. Riding that COVID coaster up and down, you know.
Oh.
Some days, some weeks are better than others. Lately, I'm kind of maintaining okay. I'm still I'm shooting headshots, you know, a lot of actor headshots, that kind of thing, which is good. I got my big open studio space with plenty of windows and garage doors and airflow, and it's one-on-one, and I shoot with a big lens so I can keep my distance. So it's good to be doing that. Auditioning like crazy, man. Lots of film and TV stuff, which is good.
Excellent.
Had a big old audition for the Alliance and a callback this week for a musical of all things. Check it
Awesome.
out. They're looking for like a back in the day James Taylor finger picking type guy, and they reached out to me, and I was like, okay, let's do it. So felt good about that. We'll see if we get it. And yeah, man, had a little booking with Emory for their website. That was cool. Like an introduction to meditation type thing. Kind of the guy who's on video introducing people to meditation, which is cool. And
Nice.
it's something I've actually been doing for 2 years, so it wasn't like, you know, I wasn't having to just, act it. I was like,
Yeah.
this has impacted my life, so let me tell you about it. It's pretty cool.
Excellent.
What's up? And of course, you know what I do.
Keep on riding. Keep on riding.
Bike every day. It's gonna be nice tomorrow too, so got
Yeah.
on it.
Oh, sweet.
Tomorrow and Sunday it's supposed to be. It's like 80 on Sunday, something like that, close to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, like
that'd be
75,
nice.
79. It's gonna be cloudy tomorrow, but
Ooh,
It's warm.
nice and warm.
My God.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
let's jump into the first beer.
I'm down for drinking some beers. All right. I was about to drum the table like, oh yeah, there's a mic sitting up there. He knocked some stuff over.
Oh, I ripped that headphone.
Oh, and he ripped his headphones out.
All right, I'm back. I'm listening.
I'll have to get some wireless ones eventually.
I might not hear you guys actually.
That's okay. So we're doing hazy IPAs, which for me can be hit or miss, but I mean they're usually a little fuller bodied, which I enjoy. And I actually hadn't even seen what we were doing. Firemaker Brewing, Bromeo, and Juliet. It's got a dragon.
Yes.
I like it.
All right.
And what's that? Winding Path is the other one.
Winding
Okay.
Path Brewing Company. All right, let me tell you a little bit about these. All right.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, I
I'm
was.
sorry. I had the technical difficulties tonight. All right, so Firemaker Brewing Company, Bromeo and Juliet Hazy IPA. So Firemaking Brewing Company. I went down and visited them. They're down in Atlanta. Very cool place. Interesting way that they do beers. They do a lot of IPA style beers. This one is on the higher end. This is a 7%. And the IBUs were not available. And that's what kind of sparked me to talk about the topic tonight, about what is the IBU scale and what determines that. Because, we've talked about...
Well, yeah, we've sometimes
kind
been
of
able to
like,
nail it, and
how does
sometimes
it-
have been way off.
How is it determined? And so we'll taste the beer and we'll talk about that a little bit with Dan, if he's all right with that. And he can tell us a little bit about what he's been up to.
Well,
But,
we'll have to describe it well enough that he feels like
let's
he's
dive
having it.
right in. I'm going to grab one more. Go ahead and grab that
all right.
one.
All right. So, Firemaker smells quite hoppy. What hop is that?
So it's-
Cascade or Mosaic?
It is Citra hop.
Fudge knuckles. I'm trying. I'm really trying
I
to
thought
get
you
that.
were like a beer expert, man.
I'm not. I'm
He's
not
trying
a
to- he's
hops
trying to redeem himself
IPA
from
guy.
trivia
That's the only
night.
thing. Is I'm
I trusted you.
IPAs are just they're my last on the list of beers to find joy in.
All right.
Me too, generally speaking. And yet, they surprise me from time to time, and I'm like, that's an IPA I like.
Yeah, no, and I'd say like probably 1 in 30, 1 in 40. I'm like, yeah, I'll drink all of this. But most of the time, I find they kind of get that broccoli bitter for people that don't like broccoli or like a certain greens. Like it just kind of hits you a little bit too astringent.
Yeah.
So what I could find on the IBU with this one was it was medium low bitterness.
Medium low. Okay, so we're gonna say 35.
No, I would say probably more in the well, you're
Because
right,
medium would be
probably.
50, right? So medium low, somewhere between 25 and 50.
But that's the thing with the scale is it's not really a guessing game. It's actually a measurement of the iso-alpha acids that are in the beer. So what the iso-alpha acids are
I'm more of a beta acid.
yeah. There was beta acid. I didn't look up what that was. I should have. But the alpha acids are what gives the beer its bitterness. It's the resonant that comes off of hops, and the more of that's in the beer, the bitter, the more it is the IBU. So it's an actual measurement of what's in beer.
So this is really cool. It's got kind of an orange creamsicle haze to it. Mm-hmm. It smells like underripe, like apricots. So like the smell actually opens up quite a bit from what I smelled out of the can, like in the glass.
See, now what I get a little bit on it is a little bit of pine sol.
Well, that's what I thought I was smelling
Yeah.
on the hops.
Yeah, and that's what is, to me, tells me it's Citra hops. Citra hops has that pine sol kind of quality to it.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
So, but this does have this actually has a good juiciness to it. It's still pretty hoppy.
Yeah.
But I want to stick to my sort of, it's very not pear, but like peachy nectarine.
There you go. Tangerine, peach, coconut are the flavors that they're saying it's on this beer.
Coconut is probably the only one that I would find a little hard, especially against those. It's a subtle flavor.
Now, if I say coconut, I'm going to say more like pina colada.
Okay.
I can get a little of that because you get almost like the creaminess almost comes through with it.
What I was going to say is exactly that. It's not really the flavor, but the viscosity, the texture of it would be kind of like a coconut milk, or a creme, not quite creme de coconut, but like that kind of. It's thicker.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is it's thicker.
It's,
Yes. By the way, I couldn't quite tell. Is my mustache good?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Looking nice, yeah.
It was falling forward, so I threw some extra wax in on the way here.
Did you do the iron on it tonight?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to get done.
Okay.
I actually got it to do a double curl the other day, though. Like I made them smaller and like
yeah.
swizzle sticked it out. It was.
This
He's
guy in
waxing down
Florida,
because it's really a blast.
this guy in Florida had one that was like this.
Wow.
It was impressive.
All I can think of is whenever I get out of the shower and I just look like an upset Wilford Brimley
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I
yeah.
do and it's just and down and like just I look like
Like
just
a walrus almost.
just a sad walrus. And I'm like, yeah, no one.
I am
Very,
a
very
walrus.
few people are ever going to see what this looks like. And like I have to drink beer more delicately now. Like, yeah. I can't get the stash wet.
Yeah.
This is nice. I wouldn't say it's in the top ranks of IPAs that I've had for sure. And I think it's really that juicy quality that does it. And it doesn't linger too long. It's a little muted on my palate, but it's more just like, hey, you drank a beer a minute ago. It's not really a full flavor that's left. So I dig it. Ready to go.
I can drink
I
that.
dig it too. It reminds me of Bullet whiskey.
Yes.
It was. Did you get the one that was aged in ex whiskey barrels? Is that what that was?
Oh no, it's just the Bullet rye.
It is. It's just regular. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I
See what you're doing.
Let me try this one again.
You're not yes-anding.
It's my bad.
It's the Bullet. It's fine.
But as a testament to your acting ability, I thought you were being for real at first, so I couldn't block it before I was already answering. I was like, oh, you messed that up, Parvis. Just like you mess up everything else.
Right? Just my heart.
Just my heart.
Just my
heart.
I get the bullet now.
So, weirdly enough, I was bantering so much I didn't notice you pour some Bullet.
Oh, I had it before we even.
Oh no, Dan had it. Ian just poured.
Oh,
some.
Ian just did. Good boy.
You got me. Got me. Solid though, slick. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I went for my first bike ride, and I'm just looking at our next beer, and it's a tall boy, but like my first outside bike ride of the season yesterday, and out of shape. But I forgot that my bottle holder on my bike is also like shaped so it can hold tall boys, and actually still has a tall boy koozie in it.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's.
I need to get a bike. We should go down the Silver Comet.
What's that?
You don't know the Silver Comet Trail? Oh my! The Silver Comet Trail is like this long bike trail. That
Are you
goes to
going gray?
Alabama.
Is that what it is?
Hmm?
No, never mind.
All the rage.
So the Silver Comet Trail used to be a train line that went out to Alabama.
Oh.
And now they paved it over and made it a recreational path. It's
Cool.
Yeah, it's got some hills. It goes up through Hiram and Dallas and all the way to the Alabama border. And then it turns into something else and actually goes a little bit into Alabama, but it's like 90 miles.
Wow. That's cool.
People take the shot.
Well, yeah, I guess since
one
it's
day out there and back.
Since it's a train trail, they can't have too much of a incline to it.
Yeah.
Because it would have been a train.
Yeah.
Would have been too hard. Cool. Nice. Yeah.
I'd ride it with you.
Trying to get back into it.
I'm sure Ryder Dan would come out and give it a shot.
I would, man. I
You
really
a
do want to get a
bicyclist?
mountain bike, but I
Yeah.
don't have the extra funds for a mountain bike right now.
I know, they're kind of expensive. But they have rental things there.
And I don't know what it's. I mean, I'm sure there's something for it in Atlanta, but where I lived in Allentown before this, there's a cyclodrome,
Yeah.
like 2 miles from my house, and there was
I know what
always
to do.
a like kind of like a bike or bicycle swap meet / kind of fair every year,
Oh,
and
yeah.
people would just come and just sell their old bikes. And I want to preface this was back in the time when toe shoes were still somewhat acceptable, or at least popular.
Did you say toe shoes?
Yeah, like the outside like running shoes. They were just kind of
I was
like.
about to say,
like the
I don't
finger
remember
shoes?
ballet
Yeah.
ever being.
Like
No, I didn't show up on point and go, "Hello, boys." like the activity shoe that had like
Right.
toes, but it was
Okay.
like all
It's
like a single
glove,
grip
like
sock.
You can move
Yeah,
your toes.
right.
Okay.
So I happened to be wearing those, and I was just looking for like a used mountain bike, something I could just tool around in, take maybe on a couple trails, also ride in the road. And these guys like had a nice, it's an old Raleigh. It was like a Raleigh M60. It's like an old steel frame, kind of heavy, but still just brick. I was about to swear, and I know you like to swear. I don't like to swear on the live show. It built like a tank,
Like,
and
yeah.
the guy's like,
tough.
"Oh,
It was tough.
these are like collectible frames now, and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Look, I got $100." He's like, "You know what? I like those shoes." And I was like, "I'm not giving you the shoes." He's like, "No, I mean, I like the shoes. I'll just make the deal." I was like, "Oh, all right, cool." So I got a pretty nice frame overall, and
Nice.
a decent bike to just go right around for.
So wait, were
$100.
you wearing the toey shoes? Was that you?
I was, yes.
You were the
You
guy
left.
in the toey shoes?
I was the guy in the toey shoes.
Crazy son of a! I ain't gonna swear on it.
I have a pair still, so maybe I'll whip them out sometime this season. Speaking of whipping it out,
Yeah.
Winding
let's
Path.
rip it out.
Oh, there's a Yeti on the back. That's even better.
Yes. So,
that was truly surprising for me.
Winding Path Brewing I looked this place up. It's in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
It's very interesting. Near York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
No offense to York.
great city. I've never been there. But it's part of this Windridge Farm, and
Okay.
I saw this online, and wow, what a place! They do weddings there. They do this. They have a brewery. They have a full, nice, upscale restaurant. They have like a sit down on their lawn and concerts.
Oh, nice.
And
Sign me up.
so yeah, and Winding Path is their brewing, and they sell the beer as well outside. So
It's very cool.
the beer buyer this week was not me.
That's a good selection still.
Yeah, so
Not-
she
not-
did. She
not
did
angry
really
about
well
it.
with it. Alicia picked out beers this week for us. Thank you, babe.
Nice. How's she doing?
Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you, Alicia.
She's doing great. I should give you a little more than that.
Yes, please. I was just looking to see if we had any comments. There's no comments, but we're live, so that's okay. People watch after the show airs. But now if anyone does comment, I'm actually looking.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. All right, so this one's got different hops that I did not write down.
It's much more mellow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, faintly citrusy, but
Yeah, it was different. What was that?
it almost smells a little vanilla-y.
I didn't write them down. I am sorry.
That's okay. So, I mean, like, and I know the vanilla isn't the hops, but
Yeah, it's got some mango. It's got some
yeah,
much pear on the can.
Okay. It's got much finer bubbles on top. There's actually a little bit of a sheen, just because the bubbles are so fine.
Notes of tropical fruit and berries.
My name is Barry.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. It's classic.
This ends. Sorry,
Is that
let's
a
go.
preview
Let's go
of
to
the
the start.
song you're gonna sing for us tonight.
Yes, okay, I'll do it again. Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
Anywho, all right. So the beer starts off crisp. You do get a little bit of tropical fruit. I mean, I almost get like a little bit of banana and then like a citrus, and then the hops hit. It ends a little soapy to me, which I mean it's just a heavy hops bitter. That's how I taste it. It's not bad, like, but it's for me it's kind of that soapy taste. But right up front, some really cool notes. And for this is much less hazy. This is like a pale yellow. I can actually see from my finger through it just a little bit. So this is a lighter haze IPA.
A lot more like the from 2 weeks ago, the
Beer.
Terrapin. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The high and hazy.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, quite similar to that in color. And I was about to say thickness again. Not thickness. Haze.
Yeah.
Opacity.
Cloudiness.
There it is.
But it's got nice bubbles, like small little bubbles
Yeah.
that
I dig it.
maintain through it. Yeah.
I think I would have liked that one.
I think you would have too.
I think I would have.
So Dan, awkward pause there.
I was slowly miming a tear going down my
Yeah.
face.
Oh, nice.
We miss you. We miss you.
That was for anyone watching, but none
I'm
of
like
us got
looking
it.
at him on the screen over here.
Like, what is he doing? Is he just touching his face? Yeah.
It's like- So,
I want to make y'all bigger so I can see y'all better.
so this is the time of the show we'd like you to play the music.
Sure.
Would you like to play some tunes?
Yes, do you have music?
Oh, that's a little better. Yeah, sure. I'll play y'all
Yeah.
a song. Here's another song I wrote. It goes like this. Just a little reverb. Just a little reverb. Is that okay? Thumbs up.
Yeah, that seems good.
Come on, you.
Ba-ba-ba.
Oh, nice. Did y'all just mute yourselves? Is that right? Is that a big thumbs up? Oh, okay, cool. I don't think I'm pretty sure I haven't played this one on the beer show. I'm pretty sure, but let me know if it seems familiar, but I don't think I have. I wrote this one a few months ago. It's called Ledges. So I've been hanging on, gripped these grains so long, I don't even know which way's up, I don't even know which way's wrong. Shedding it now by myself, thought I'd be someone else, some sliver in charcoal and white. Winds are not in a perfect necktie. Some sons are born to slip off the edges, grinding at their chords as they're looking off the ledges, staring down just to see how dark the thing goes. I'm living it, and I'm dying it, now I know. Yeah, now I know. Don't I wish you were on the ride, but you don't need that kind of high. You don't need the end of the song, you don't need no guitar tonight. Some sons are born to slip off the edges, grinding at their chords as they're looking off their ledges, staring down just to see how dark the thing goes. I'm living it, and I'm dying it, now I know. Now I know. And I'm dying it, now I know. So what you waiting for? As I fall past floor after floor, the sky looks like heaven, alright, and I know my way to the door.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thanks, dudes.
Awesome, man. That was beautiful.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
I can't remember if I know it was, I think, one of the times we had you on, probably like the second time we had you on, but like, dude, reminds me a lot of David Gray.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
It still does. So
That checks out.
solid,
I
'cause
thought about that, but yeah, that checks out. I see where you're coming from there.
right, that kind of singer-songwriter melancholy. Yeah, I dig it. So
Thanks, man.
yeah, dude, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna finish my beer before we dunk into the cocktails real quick. Sorry, cocktail. We're not doing two because we're getting wild.
Oh.
Ian, may I have a mixing tumbler full of ice, please?
Oh, I love
Everyone,
that.
my lovely assistant Ian.
All demanding and
God,
shit
that's
over
good at
here.
what he does, isn't he?
Why aren't you wearing your sequin skirt? No.
I'll be RB.
Save it for later, Daddy.
All right, well, as Ryder Dan gets another bullet, I'm going to open my box of tricks. All right. So, I think I tweeted this out earlier. I have a little mobile bar with me, and I just brought it so I could have all my ingredients with me in one spot. But last week we did a Bloody Mary, and I'd actually been working on another cocktail like it at work. I used to love dirty martinis. They're not my biggest thing anymore. And I noticed I had a couple regulars that like to put a splash of Tabasco in their dirty martinis. Tried that. I'm like, oh, it tastes kind of like a light Bloody Mary, but it adds a little extra depth. It was nice. So as I was thinking about it, why not just lean into it and make a dirty martini with your dirt, with a little extra Tabasco, and with some Bloody Mary mix. And it turns out it's a really great in-between. Like, if you're not a big fan of the kind of milkshakey thickness that some Bloody Mary mixes can get, or if you don't like the giant tower of garnishes or the extra ice, if you just want something simple but with that flavor profile that's more sippable, like a martini, this is what I came up with, tentatively called a Twisted Sister. So, what it is, and actually, you know what, I'm just going to take my little instance out of here. Spablam! We are going to need, I love this little kit, 2 ounces of vodka each for our participants. Oh, well, there we go.
There's a little bit in there.
Well, I came loaded up with a flask just in case.
We were running low on vodka this week.
Right.
And we realized that a little too close to show time.
That's right.
Gonna
make it.
Gonna make it.
Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it.
I made it.
All right, put a little extra splash in there just because,
Yeah, we got it.
somebody loves us. All right. There we go. So we got our vodka. And we got our Bloody Mary mix. And we do an ounce for each cocktail, so in this case 2 ounces since we're drinking for 2.
Ooh, drinking. The soccer player there coming.
Right? Probably a hooligan, let's be honest. And let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need some dirt. Bam.
This is like a little dirt.
Little dirt.
A little dirt.
And this is probably going to be about an ounce each. Or sorry, an ounce total, so half ounce each.
What's the dirt?
Dirt. So dirt is normally olive juice, is what you put in a dirty martini.
Yeah.
But essentially, it's just the brine. And technically, it could be brine from anything. It could be brine from pickles. It could be anything you're pickling. So this is actually pickled cauliflower brine that I make at home. A little bit of pickle juice. And some of the juice from pickled jalapenos. Okay. So it's my own dirt. Because
I've kind of got a little dirt. My dirt's a little heftier than your dirt. I've got my leftover ginger habanero that I made with the bitters.
You want to put like a little splash
This
in
is
your own
basically-
glass? I don't
is-
want to mess up my cocktail.
Oh, I know.
You can have it.
We can maybe try it. Well, we can
Post-show.
experiment with it a little bit later.
All right.
But, so this is basically that ginger and habanero pepper that I infused for 4 days with grain alcohol.
Nice.
So,
All right. So I'm gonna give this a little Sturzy stir. We're not gonna shake it up because I don't like this kind of martini shaken up. It would aerate the tomato juice. It would just look funky. We're not gonna do that. Do you have your glass, buddy?
I do.
Excellent. So when I did this at work, I actually had a piping bag full of like pureed blue cheese and stuff. We don't have that here, so we're gonna go a little simpler. We're gonna pour out our martinis. Oh yeah, there's more in there. There we go.
Ready.
Martini time.
All right. I was wondering if you were going to put the martini mix in as well beforehand,
The martini mix.
or the Bloody Mary mix in beforehand. The martini mix.
Oh, like into the glass?
Yes. Or if you were going to do it.
No, I want to mix it all
afterwards.
together because it's in this case it really is a part of the martini as an ingredient. So we're going to take, in this case, just a little bit of our pureed blue cheese. A little dab on the side.
Ooh.
A little dab on the side, like that. Just kind of kiss it. Kiss it. It's nice.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take a celery leaf as an ode to the Bloody Mary from whence it came.
Okay.
And just kind of use that blue cheese as a little bit of glue for the celery leaf. Bam. And there we go. We have a Twisted Sister. Cheers.
So the blue cheese really adds nothing. It's just for the decoration.
Oh, yeah, so I did like a swirl on the glass before.
Yeah.
No, you can actually, I mean, because celery leaves are also edible. So you could actually take like a little, make like a little burrito, little pinch, eat that, take a sip.
You're feeling daring.
If you're feeling dairy, I mean, I'll tell you, I want to take a picture of the cocktail before we get too far along, because I tend to forget. There we go, bam, and then side by side cocktails. Woo! Ian's face. So I'll tell you what, I'll go for that. We'll see.
We'll see what we get.
Yeah.
I'll go for it too. A little dunk.
A little sip with it. That's actually pretty nice. That funk and the fattiness of the blue cheese actually kind of helps with the extra acidity from the brine in there. And yeah, I dig that. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually threw some extra hot sauce in here. I forgot to tell you about that. So normally there's sriracha in my Bloody Mary mix. I get hot sauces for holidays. So I just threw like an extra tablespoon and a half in that jar of one of the hot sauces in my fridge.
Spicy.
You didn't spike it up super hot, so
No, it's really just like a little extra burn on your throat.
yeah, this is not anything I wouldn't expect from a Bloody Mary.
Excellent. By the way, this little bar knife, it's sharp for like 1.5 inches, but $2.50. It's got a half decent channel knife. This is what I keep in my little to-go kit, but not bad. Like not great, but honestly for $2.50, fudge it. Like it's. I like this thing, and it makes
Did you just say fudge it?
I did.
Budget.
Did fudge it. Fudge it real good. Fudge it. Fudge it real good.
We're fudging this up.
Fudge knuckles.
Fudge knuckles?
Fudge knuckles? Yeah.
What?
Dude, I say that literally all the time, but I've never heard anyone else say it. I kind of thought
Really?
I invented the word.
No.
Obviously not.
Right? You're not the original fudge knuckler.
Yes.
I thought I was. I really thought I was.
I've fudge knuckled a time or two.
I wholeheartedly believe you, and I believe you're serious. And
Yeah.
never more shall we mention this in the company of.
No more fudge knuckling.
No. No.
All right, I got most of my stuff put away there. I'm going to take another sip. It's got just to me the right amount of residual heat, where it just kind of warms my throat a little bit. I'm not like my nose isn't running or anything. It's just got like a nice little spiciness to it.
Yeah.
And it's great because I don't feel like I'm sucking down like a can of V8, which at the right point in time is lovely to drink. Usually not when I'm actually drinking. So this makes me happy.
Okay, I get to burn a little more now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you take it like a real adult sip?
No, actually, I've been going toe to toe with you. You want to measure? You want to measure? Look at that.
I mean, you can.
Mine might be a little bit lower than yours.
No.
It might be.
You're not really good at this. All right. I like Ryder Dan just held up his whiskey. He's like, yeah, I've been drinking hard liquor the whole time, so you can go fudge a knuckle.
And a knuckle your foot.
Fudge knuckle.
I say.
All right.
Did you fudge that? All right. Senor Ryder Dan,
You've got
Yes,
another
ma'am.
song
Yes,
for us,
ma'am.
don't you?
do you have
Please,
more
sir,
acoustic delights?
Please, sir, can I have some more?
I do. Is it that time?
It is that time.
It is. It's we've been cutting down on the amount of cocktails we drink
Yeah.
on air because
Oh, okay, cool.
health.
Well, that timed out well.
Yeah.
I just picked up my guitar just cause to get ready for when it was time. Make sure I was still in tune.
It is time.
But yes, more acoustic delights. As you may have noticed, I went acoustic tonight. I was, like I said, I'm tired and I felt like mellow and I didn't want to try and think too hard with doing my looping stuff I try and do. I'm like, I'm just gonna break it down and go acoustic tonight, man.
Nice.
So more acoustic delights it is.
Yes. Stick to lights.
Quiet clapping.
Tighten up my.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. This is a song about. I also wrote this one like this past year. I did unexpectedly write a bunch of new songs over COVID. They just kind of happened. It's about trying to get the love back and dealing with, as usual, the demons of your past. Tighten that up a little bit. I was no stranger to the back of the pencil, the cracked jagged stencil, erased as a leaf. When every ride you go on feels just like the last one, why would you turn on a headlight to see? Too faded to believe. Stayed on, waited, lost my light, left me screaming and hide. So I closed my eyes. Floated down a hallway some December Sunday. I knew right then life had forever changed. Shone like that freeway on the road trip's best day. First titian-haired angel I'd ever seen. I came round to believe. Stayed on, waited, found my light, left me dreaming alive. Now close your eyes. I wanna see you free fall like lake stars did, straight back into my arms. I can feel you swimming somewhere in the wind. I don't know quite where you are. It can't be that far. No, it can't be that far. See you free fall like lake stars did, straight back into my arms. 'Cause I can feel you swimming somewhere in the wind. I don't know quite where you are. It can't be that far. That far. 'Cause I was no stranger to the back of the pencil, cracked jagged stencil, erased as a leaf.
Yeah.
Thanks, dudes.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Man, how many songs did you write this year? Or this last year?
Say what?
How many songs did you write this last year?
Oh man, I don't know. Probably at least I want to say probably a good 6 or 7, maybe, just since COVID, I think.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Rock on.
What's up?
Yeah. When's the album coming out?
Oh yeah, that's the one thing in the catch up, man. Actually, just
the
a few
shameless
weeks.
plugs.
Shameless plugs.
We're at shameless plugs. It's time to plug an album.
Yeah, just a few weeks ago, we finally got back to recording. Actually, my buddy / sound engineer, awesome musician guy, Eric Mason, actually basically moved his studio here to my basement. So his whole studio setup is here, and we've been recording. And actually, that's part of why I'm so tired today. We were actually recording this afternoon. Had our buddy Greg and starting to lay down some drum tracks and stuff like that. So we're back on it, man. I'm still not sure how many tracks we're gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna be a full length or if it's gonna be an EP, but we're cranking on it. So hopefully, pretty soon, maybe the next few months, we'll have something, either an EP or an album. Yeah, man.
Awesome. That's amazing, man. Way to go.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we'll get it done. It
Rock
was
on.
tough because we were just getting started and going like full on, and then COVID hit, and it's just
Like,
total
kick right in
stop
the
until a
nuts.
few weeks ago. When he called me up, he's like, "I'm ready to go now." And I was like, "Oh my god, good news."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Ian looked at me, so I suppose that means it is my turn.
It's your turn to.
Wherever you happen to be watching, please like, share, and follow. Let us know that you like the show, because that's why we keep going. Is because people are enjoying it. So whether or not you get to watch us live is not as important that you're watching us and enjoying us. Well, at least to me, that might be something different for Ian, but that's what gives me satisfaction.
I like people to enjoy me.
Yeah. Weird. But anywhere that you can find us, of course, you can find us on Facebook, fb.me/Beery Traveler. On YouTube, we're The Beery Traveler. Look for the TBT logo. That's us. On Instagram, we're the_Beery_Traveler. On Twitter, we're Beery_Traveler. On Patreon, where you can see extended versions of the show, i.e., we get off of this live stream and then we record a little bit of post-show of us drinking more.
Sean might say swear word.
It's not as much of a show as it is a documentation of things that happen. But on patreon.com, it's /Beery Traveler. So you can find us on there after this. And I don't know if I have any other big things going on. I moved my sound booth around this week, so I've been doing some production stuff.
I know we have another Ian on next week.
We have another Ian on next week. Oh, that's right. I didn't know the musician for next week.
He's not a musician. Oh, we do have a musician next week.
Oh, no. I thought you were saying musician.
Nope. He's actually a wine guy.
Okay, wine guy next week.
Whiny. We're gonna
Excellent.
get a little whiny next week.
Little Weineken.
Yep.
We should have a Heineken just for fun.
Weineken.
Yeah. And of course, last but not least, thank you to Atrocity Girl, one of our first Patreon bagger. Thank you to Ty, the director, for giving us lighting tips and how to make us look good. And thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. Until next time.
I'm the Beery Traveler. With me as always is Sean. We will see you
Thank you, Dan. Bye.
next time.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
I mean,
Wait. No, we'll see you in a minute.